One of the grandest spectacles of democracy across the world is the presidential debate in the United States of America. Imagine, there are lights, camera, action, and the biggest stars of political arena, the US presidential hopefuls. As we prepare to see two of the oldest candidates sharpen their wits for the tongue-lashing match, we explain to you how these televised debates have sometimes proved to be a turning point of the elections. They can have the power to sway undecided voters and influence public perception of the candidates. The visual impact of the debate is unparalleled as candidates stand beside their opponents and attack or defend their stand on various key issues in front of an audience of millions. First, let's talk about the debate that has become part of journalism classrooms to explain the power of visuals. In 1960, the first televised debate pitted Democratic nominee John F. Kennedy, the famous JFK, against Republican Vice President Richard Nixon. Now, as we all know, JFK was famous for his good looks and charm, while Nixon, unfortunately, was recovering from a hospital visit. Now, contrast this. Nixon refused makeup, while the healthy and youthful Kennedy wore makeup. Many believe that the tired look and the bags under Nixon's eyes gave the 70 million viewers something to ponder over. Nixon ultimately lost the election because he looked old and tired during the debate. People who watched the debate on television generally believed that Kennedy had won the debate. But those who listened to their speeches on the radio believed that Nixon had performed better. But then in the end, it's only the voter who knows what really influences him. After the Nixon-Kennedy debacle, for a long period of 16 years, there was no general election debate until President Gerald Ford, during the 1976 campaign, decided he needed to debate then Georgia Governor Jimmy Carter. Democrat hopeful Jimmy Carter faced unelected incumbent Republican President Gerald Ford. It is believed in the debate Ford made a major blunder. While talking about Soviet influence, Ford said there is no Soviet dominance of Eastern Europe and there will never be under a Ford administration. This took everyone by surprise. Even the moderator, who couldn't believe the president disregarded the Soviet dominance so casually. While Carter won the election. Although again, we can't say it was the debate that turned the tide. In 1980, Jimmy Carter appeared in a debate with Republican Ronald Reagan. President Carter accused Reagan of planning to cut Medicare healthcare funding for Americans 65 and older. Reagan, who already had complained that Carter was misrepresenting his stance on a number of issues, said, "There you go again," and laughed. Reagan appeared to dominate his opponent with casual charm and one-liners. Reagan won the election. Then in 1984, Reagan, who was 73 at that time, successfully diffused the issue of his age when he debated Democrat Walter Mondale, who was 56, by turning tables at him. He said, "I want you to know that also I will not make age an issue for this campaign. I'm not going to exploit for political purposes my opponent's youth and inexperience." Reagan was re-elected. While you had some more interesting debates in between, it was the 1992 debate that had three candidates: US President George Bush, Democrat Bill Clinton, and Independent Ross Perot. They shared a stage. Well, maybe the visual charm worked once again, who knows? Clinton won the election. Another memorable election was 2000 election. Al Gore was doing extremely well in the polls till the debates. He came across as extremely aggressive, although he seemed to have had an upper hand in the debates, but his eye-rolling and intimidatory body language didn't go down well with the voters. And then he lost. Now let's talk about Trump and his debates. They are always interesting to watch. Donald Trump came to debate Hillary Clinton while he was battling accusations of sexism and lewd remarks about women. He was harsh and aggressive. He called Clinton a devil and a liar with hate in her heart. He interrupted Clinton regularly and claimed the moderators were biased. It is not a surprise that the mics are going to be put down for the opponent when the other is speaking in this 2024 debate. Trump gave us many interesting moments to watch in the Clinton debate and then the Biden debate. And we can be sure that the 2024 debate is going to be another spectacle, as the Republican leader has already declared that Biden will be coming for the debate high on drugs and that he should undergo a drug test. Well, let the sparks fly while we get out our popcorn. Do tell us what you think about this video in the comments section, and for more news updates, subscribe to India Today.